Drex here from Drex Factor Poi, bringing you the love of poi spinning and flow arts to benefit your body and brain. And today, I have a brand new beginner combo that is kind of the root of an idea that may have legs elsewhere. Before we dive in, I just want to give a quick shout out to the friends of the channel. Big thanks to Dark Monk, Flow DNA, Flow Fests, Flow Toys, Juggling Calling, Pyroterra Light Toys, Spinballs, and Ultrapoi for helping to make the videos on this channel possible. You can learn more about all these amazing companies and the work that they're doing to support flow artists like yourself by checking out the links that I've got down in the description of this video. So, one of my favorite things to do here in DC is attend the drum circle in Malcolm X Park on Sundays, and there's a really wonderful dude who teaches different dance steps to people as the drummers are going. And it's dawned on me it'd be pretty cool to do that with poi too, but I'd have to keep it pretty simple because otherwise people wouldn't be able to kind of follow along and everything. So the combo I'm about to teach you today is kind of an experiment and an idea for something that I might want to teach in the park later on in the summer. So to get down this week's combo, you're going to need the following 4 tricks under your belt. You're going to need to know how to do your tuck turns. You're also going to need to know how to do thread the needle. You'll also need to know how to do your corkscrews. And you're going to need to know how to do your waist straps. You can find links to tutorials on how to do all these tricks down in the description, as well as up in the cards if you happen to be watching this video on YouTube. I'm going to show you the combo at full speed, and then I'm going to take you through it step by step before finally showing it to you again in slow motion. So the first thing you'll probably notice about this combo is that it's very unlike many of my combos in that it doesn't emphasize transitions so much as emphasizing ways that you can take a single trick and, you know, make it visually a little bit more appealing through some minor tweaks. So to that end, let's start off with the first part of the combo, which is just playing around with tuck turns. Now, fair warning, you are going to need to know how to do your tuck turns going both directions. What that's going to look like is you're going to pass them under your armpits, over your shoulders once, under your armpits, and as you bring them over your shoulders again, you're going to lean your body out to the left and let the poi kind of fall back behind your shoulders. Now you're going to take them out, bring them under your armpits, over your shoulders, under your armpits, over your shoulders, and lean over to the right. Now here's the thing. The first time around, I'm taking my poi around clockwise. That's why it makes sense for me to stall them behind my shoulders as I'm facing over to the left here, because I'm kind of leaning into the poi in a lot of respects. When I come back around, they're going counterclockwise, which is why it makes sense for me to lean over to the right as I'm doing that, or I should say stage left and stage right respectively. And just in case that needs to be clarified more, guess what? The next section of the combo is just doing a tuck turn with each hand individually, which that maybe should have been the beginning, but hey, here we go. The right hand is going to come out, go around under the armpits, and you're going to lean to the left as it goes behind your shoulder. The left hand is going to go underneath its armpit, and around you're going to lean to the right as it goes behind the left shoulder. So that section altogether winds up being, we take them under our armpits, over our shoulders, under our armpits. We let them fall behind our shoulders as we lean over to the left. We take them out, under the armpits, over the shoulders, under the armpits, and over the shoulders as we lean to the right. Only the right hand comes out. We pass it under the armpits, around, over, back behind the shoulders, we lean left. The left hand comes out, under the armpits, and we let it drop back behind the shoulder as we lean over to the right here, yeah? All right, now some of you may be familiar with the fact that I put this transition into a combo a few weeks ago, but basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of lean over to the side a little bit and let my right hand drop into a horizontal plane and let my left hand follow it, yeah? I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple repetitions of a corkscrew here, and what I'm gonna do is, as I'm doing these reps and everything, the second time around as they go up, I'm going to turn my entire their body around over to the left and let them come to a stop over by the side of my body. As I come back out, my left hand is going to lead and it's going to sweep over my head. My right hand is going to follow it, and they're both going to come to a rest over here, over on my right hand side, yeah? So altogether, I do 1, 2 corkscrews, go around to stage left, stop them, left hand leads, right hand follows up, and I bring them back to my right over here to stage right, yeah? How does that transition getting into it work? Well, I had both of my poi behind my back here, and I just kind of let my right hand poi fall off my shoulder first, and then my left hand followed it, and that brought us right into the corkscrew, yeah? All right, so we are now 2 for 2. Next up, we're gonna play around with our 3-beat weaves. So I want you to go ahead and go into a forwards weave over on your right side, and then a reverse weave over on your left. Notice as I'm going back and forth between these, I'm opening my arms up as a visual flourish. There's literally no reason I'm doing this other than it's gonna make the stall that ends this easier. You can do as many reps of this as you want to. I was doing 1 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 to the right, and I was coming out of the right hand side. That's where my right hand poi drops and my left hand poi keeps going. And you see how when I separate out my hands, it really suggests that moment where I can stop the right hand? All right, so from here we go into the home stretch. See how my left hand poi is still spinning? It should be spinning counterclockwise relative to me. I'm gonna pull my right hand poi up and around and go into a thread the needle with my 2 hands here and everything. And I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3 reps and then do big arms. 1, 2, 3 reps and then do big arms and let them both come to a stop right here in front of me. So altogether, that's 2 groups of 1, 2, 3, big arms. 1, 2, 3, big arms, and stop, yeah? All right, so that whole thing from the top. I'm gonna go ahead and get the poi spinning forwards over to my right-hand side here. I'm gonna tuck the poi underneath my armpits, over my shoulders clockwise, underneath my armpits, and back behind my shoulders as I lean to the left. Of course, I'm going to give the camera a head check. I'm gonna pull them out, under the armpits, over the shoulders, counterclockwise, under the armpits, over the shoulders, drop them, lean to the right and give another head check to the camera. I'm gonna let the right hand poi drop and the left hand poi follow it into a corkscrew. 1, 2, and as they go up, I'm gonna go all the way over to my left, make them stop. I'm gonna go all the way over to my right with my left hand leading, find my way back to center here, and start up that forwards weave, arms apart to the reverse weave. Arms apart, forwards weave. Arms apart to do the stall, and into thread the needle 1, 2, 3 times, big arms, 1, 2, 3 times, big arms, and stop. And that's the end. Cool, now let's see that again in slow motion. Sweet, thank you all so much for being my guinea pigs out there. I'd love to see your version of this combo. Pretty please post it to YouTube or Instagram and make sure to tag me so I can check out your wonderful work. Also, if you run into any trouble spots, you can also post some video and tag me and I can maybe offer you some tips on how to get through it. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, not just to help other people find this video, but also to help my channel grow. And finally, a huge thank you because this video would not be possible without the kind contributions of these amazing folks right here. These are my Flow patrons over on Patreon, and they, along with the wonderful people listed down in the description description of this video help to make this video and all the videos on this channel possible. If you would like to sign up to help support my mission in bringing flow arts and poi spinning to the wider world and helping people connect with their brains and their bodies through it, you can do so by heading over to patreon.com/DrexFactorPoi and signing up. There you can get early access to all of my content, a say in what topics I tackle in the future, plus some great extras and behind the scenes content as well. So you should go check that out. Please and thank you. Have you got a trick that you would love to see me base a poi combo on? Please leave your request down in the comments and I might choose your trick as the route for an entire poi combo. Also, if you are watching this video on YouTube, you will see a link to a playlist of other combo tutorials that I have done that you can go check out if you got a kick out of this one. If you're watching it on Instagram or Facebook, I will include a link to that same playlist down in the description. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great weekend. Make sure you get out to flow and I will see you with a new video on Monday. Peace.